And the Black Knights will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll just try to forget about that disastrous running play on first down, 2nd and long coming up. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on. And he'll be brought down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Army's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really... They'll run this play from the pistol. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights in the hurry-up.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow. That's why the defense won this round.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? The option look. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And nobody able to handle that. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll send the back in motion. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's busting. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the option. Creates a little space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball. The air a long time. If you can't throw it late, it's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, and the ball is free on flying down the right side. The 40, past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. How about this defense taking one to the house?
And that's... guy you want in that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not the 18.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Split backs here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Good that execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. The throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Fires to the end zone. He threw it right into the double coverage. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Black Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
Really good-looking run, and when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block, and as a defense, you better limit your mental errors, or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense gets him to the ground with the sack.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Release to the back. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, what a move to get open. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
On the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line. On the move. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl. This young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. If anything else happens in this one in the past. Or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly. Needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Quarterback may change this route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Drop the football. And then stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do on third down. He'll ride his man on the option. Great penetration. Him down behind the line. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him.
Set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none at the 23.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's the handoff. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
On the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. There he goes. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Black Knights. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys. Week 6. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll send the back in motion.
Man, defenses are always trying to force back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more. Get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Dumps it to the back. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
The option look. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the option. Oh, better look out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen. Reading the body language of the offensive line, they knew something. Up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before. Halftime, 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll do it himself. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the fullback. He breaks a tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Gets the back moving. On the option. He'll toss it. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout by the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's busted. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. He almost went end-to-end with that one, out of bounds finally at the 44. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The give to the fullback. Breaks into the open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Creates a little room. Turning on the Jets. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Black Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Here comes the option. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more on the ground at the 20.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's past the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
Running to Green. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On the option. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. Get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 5 over James Madison. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Black Knights will punt this one away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
He gets a block. Turns like that or why you don't. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Great place to start for this offense. The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's busted. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
Hey, he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole. Quarterback, good timing.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that set.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
On the option. Oh, the ball comes out. That's a way to mess up a drive.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Puts it out of the air. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good, right down the boulevard. That slices the lead to 2. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is ready. They just haven't been able to themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Louisiana. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course,
makes the catch at the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The option look. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Army! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him? We'll slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running. The 45. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll run the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Black Knights want to move quickly.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's busted. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.